chances. When the rhythm slows down, mood is dancing. Have the sound keep up with me. I can hear it breathe. He's my last nightmare, always my dream. Take me away from home when the day is done. How the electric sun with the moonlight. Take me away from home when the day is done. How the electric sun with the dark is breaking. On the street is dangerous, homes forsaken. My dark passenger, calling out your name. It's beginning and the night is late. Take me away from home when the day is done. Electric sun with the moonlight. Take me away from home when the day is done. Electric sun with the moonlight. Dark and special light, go the whole night. It's a long way. Take my hand, lead me to high up. We can be nights, dark passengers. So save me now. How would you save me in the light, purified. Something on your mind. It's hard to wait while we're running out of time. I wanna disconnect and run from all the things that bring you down so low. A light shines in the darkness, purified. You and I, sanctified in the light. It's pretty clear that things are not the same. It's hard to smile when buried in our shame. I wanna shake the streets and all the incompletes that bring us down so low. A light shining in darkness, purified. You and I, sanctified.
Whoa, that music was so epic to like come in on. So epic. Hey, happy Saturday, gang. This is not typical for us to be hanging out on a Saturday night. So happy Saturday. I'm so glad all of you are here. It looks like my face is so airbrushed. What is this? There we go. I look like a cartoon for a second. Hey, what's up, Redacted Actual? Good to see you with your normal name. And we've got my friend Jack in the house. Hey, Manny. Guam Tech. Missed you on last night's Pop Culture Friday. Yes. Oh, I heard. Did y'all talk about X-Men 97? I just haven't watched it yet. And he had mentioned that you had, and I thought it would be best if you weighed in on that together. Kipo, please. Hi, Jack. Hi, friend. Happy Saturday to you. So we are live on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, and on Twitter. So if you're on either of those, thank you for hopping on tonight. We're just going to be super cash tonight and have some fun and talk some news topics. The Diddy news, the video that came out, the awful video. And then someone asked to talk about that commencement speech by Harrison Butker. See, I know nothing about NFL. That should have just answered that for you. If you're on Rumble, hi, make sure to follow the channel. And I am monetized on Rumble and on Twitch, so you can make donations on Rumble and Twitch. Not yet monetized on YouTube yet, but I will beg you for some subs on YouTube. Yeah, it was super fun. My first live stream. Oh, that's so exciting. You're going to get the itch. It's like a tattoo. Once you get one, you have to get like 1 million. You can't just settle on one. So my plan is to get like a quarter sleeve. I know like some guys are like, ew, tattoos on girls, but I'm 34. Fuck it. It's Saturday. We're going for it. We're saying the F word. Anyway, how's everyone's week? How's your weekend going? You're here with me, so it can't be that good. And I'm also wearing the best shirt ever. It's a big t-shirt kind of Saturday. Tattoos are hot. Thank you. That sounded dirty. I'm wearing the best shirt ever, guys. Check this out. That's my dog. That's my dog. He's the best. Oh, thank you. This is a lip combo I got from one of my favorite makeup artists on Instagram. She's amazing. And yeah, I am trying all new kinds of makeup things. I know you boys love to hear all about that, but it's fun. I love exploring, broadcast makeup type thing. Like camera ready makeup. It's a whole new element. I'm sure you guys want to talk about that. But yeah, I was like, you know what? It's Saturday. It's a big t-shirt kind of night. We're going to go super cash. So anyway, how is everyone doing tonight? Oh my gosh. Thank you for the Venmo. Y'all are so sweet. So, so kind. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Glomtech. You're so kind. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. Yeah. If you, I did make a Patreon. I just haven't gotten in there and set it up yet. Maybe we can do that tonight. If you guys want to help me do that. And there is no yogurt tonight. Yogurt! I already ate it. Sorry. But I do have popcorn. So we're set. We're set with snacks. We got snacks. And I got new hoops. I got some big silver hoops. Who am I? Who am I? Just guess. Guys, fun. That touched my chest. Bring it on. Do you guys like the music? I'm going to keep it down really low because I keep getting copyright stricken on YouTube. I like to have it as white noise for myself. But I have noticed that a lot of streamers don't really use music. For me, it's just there. Hoops queen. That's me. I love some hoops. Hello, hello, Zio. How goes it? Hi, Twitch fam. I know it's been a minute since we've been on here. So if you're on Twitch tonight, hi, you rock. Hopefully it'll give me some notifications if I get some subs or some follows. So if I don't shout you out tonight, I'll be sure to do that at some point. All right, y'all, talk to me. How was your week? It's been a slow news week, so I guess it's kind of nice not to worry about the end of the world for a little while. This is facts. Oh no, my ring is stuck. I'm going to move it to my other hand. How's everything going with you? Things are good. Things been a little stressful lately. Oh. Don't mind me, just choopy over here. Just drooling. Just drooling. New Kids on the Block came out with a new album last night. New Kids on the Block got a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, at least the world is not ending. I'm with you on that one. I mean, it kind of is, morally. But we're not there yet. You have that effect on women. Yes, you do. It's this. It's this. I'm not gonna lie. It's all the above. I mean, that stash. It's not my dad's stash. Now listen, my dad has the best stash because he's a legend. Yours is up there. It's up there. Wow, we have 28 watchers tonight. I love that. That's awesome. Love it. Okay, let me pull up a new tab. And we will go see what's happening on the Twitter sphere. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh, thanks for retweeting my stream, Redacted. So sweet of you. Gosh, we have so many viewers on Twitter. I love it. You guys need to chat. Say something. Say something. I'm giving up on you. Just kidding. Have you not got to get to X-Men because you don't have the time? It's more of a time thing. I did download it and I have plans to watch it. There is a little bit of disinterest in it because I've just lost a lot of faith in Disney and Marvel. But I've heard for the most part they have stuck to most of the original of 97. The original 97. Let's see. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I gotta bounce. I've got obligations I need to take care of this evening. But I wanted to get on for at least a little bit. Thank you, friend. I'm so glad that you did hop on, and that's okay. It's Saturday night. It's Saturday night, and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Oh, you gotta go Bruno some shit. Go on with your bad self. Go. Be gone. As somebody who completely hates everything Disney is doing right now, I can say that X-Men is probably the best thing to come out of the past 5 years. Really? Wow. Okay. 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 Why? You gotta back it up. Why? 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 I'm in one of those moods, guys. Everything's gonna turn to a song. Wow. one really knows what she's saying in that. That's fine. No one really knows. Also, if you are on Discord and you like to be on there and join communities and whatnot and server channels, I do have a Discord. I will drop that in the chat on YouTube and Twitch here, and then I will also drop it in the Rumble chat. So there's that. So let me go to Rumble. There's that. Cool. Also, need to put in our server. Your girl is live. So let's find that link real quick. Oh, sorry. A kernel got stuck. Someone commented, how about you sing for us and tell us more about yourself? You got it. Let's see, get the link. I'm going to share this on Discord. And I'm also going to go share it on locals. Yeah. Ooh, what's this song? I like it. I'm really sad that my other music like bogs down my stream. I need to find out why. Because that's not cool. They have really good music. I don't like that. Okay. Hold on. We'll get to your Actually, no, I'm gonna go to Rumble. I'm gonna get to your thing about X-Men in just a second. Hang on. 1 second. One second. 1 second. Live on Rumble. Oh. There we go. Publish. Okay. Let's go back. Let me see what you said about X-Men. The woke stuff is very minimal. The character building is phenomenal. They actually do real female empowerment, and they freaking killed it on the animation for all action series or scenes. That's awesome. Ferndale empowerment equals mothers not being defined by your victimhood and dealing with loss of rage. Okay. I'll watch it. How many episodes is it? Not very many, is it? Okay, so I set up my kick, and then when I went to go do the stream, it didn't go. Let me try it again. Yeah, I set up a kick. I'm not very familiar with it. It kind of looks like very similar to Twitch. Hold on, I gotta get the code. Oh my god, stop. 645. Okay, let me see. Settings. Let's see if I can get this to work. Let's see if this works. Okay, it says it's working. So Let's go back. And see if it works. Let's see. I've never used this before. Oh, I dropped it. 10 episodes. Okay. That's doable. Oh no, it's starting to lag. Okay, it's not working. I'll have to figure it out. I don't know why it's not working. Very bizarre. Okay. Okay. Oh, look, there's me. Inception. I was going to see if I could find the Harrison Butker commencement speech. Oh, is this it? Oh, here we go.
Our culture is
Pause it. Let's turn down our music or just turn it off. Turn this up.
suffering. We all see it. It doesn't matter which political persuasion you sit on or whether you are a person of deep faith or not. As an opportunity to take stock of your mission. Our culture is suffering. We all see it. It doesn't matter which political persuasion you sit on or whether you are a person of deep faith or not. Anyone with eyes can see that something is off. Studies have shown one of the many negative effects of the pandemic.
Wait, is this the right one? No, here is another one. I was like, this doesn't sound like it's the right one. Here it is.
Few years that I have grown encouraged to speak.
Here it is.
Few years that I have grown encouraged to speak more boldly and directly, because as I mentioned earlier, I have leaned into my vocation as a husband and father and as a man. To the gentleman here today, part of what plagues our society is this lie that has been told to you that men are not necessary in the home or in our communities. As men, we set the tone of the culture, and when that is absent, disorder, dysfunction, and chaos set in. This absence of men in the home is what plays a large role in the violence we see all around the nation. Other countries do not have nearly the same absentee father rates as we find here in the US, and a correlation could be made in their drastically lower violence rates as well. Be unapologetic in your masculinity, fighting against the cultural emasculation of men. Do hard things. Never settle for what is easy. You might have a talent that you don't necessarily enjoy, but if it glorifies God, maybe you should lean into that over something that you might think suits you better. I speak from experience as an introvert who now finds myself as an amateur public speaker and an entrepreneur, something I never thought I'd be when I received my industrial engineering degree. The road ahead is bright. Things are changing, society is shifting, and people young and old are embracing tradition. Not only has it been my vocation that has helped me in those.
Really? I'm telling you. When this shit happens and they're like, oh my God, what a bigot, what a misogynist. Like, you just, what that tells me is that they only watched the first minute of his speech of him building up men. He hasn't gotten to the women yet, but obviously his jersey sales blew up because he spoke truth. And we are slowly becoming not the silent majority anymore. Everyone is speaking with their wallets. Hello, Bud Light. Hello, Planet Fitness. Have they not learned?
Was closest to me, but not surprising to many of you, should be my outspoken embrace of the traditional Latin Mass. I've been very vocal in my love and devotion to the TLM and its necessity for our lives. But what I think gets misunderstood is that people who attend the TLM do so out of pride or preference. I can speak to my own experience, but for most people I have come across within these communities, this simply is not true. I do not attend the TLM because I think I am better than others or for the smells and bells or even for the love of Latin. I attend the TLM because I believe just as the God of the Old Testament was pretty particular in how he wanted to be worshiped, the same holds true for us today. It is through the TLM that I encountered order and began to pursue it in my own life.
Okay, so that's obviously not the whole thing. Let me find the whole thing. But everything he just said was great. I don't want to. Oh, hi. Target said they fretting getting rid of LGBT shit. Putting it in the back of the store if they do. I finally went back. Walmart is trash. Hey, I go to Walmart and it's trash. There's this scene in Romeo and Michelle before we find the rest of the commencement speech. There's this scene in Romeo and Michelle where Michelle is trying to find a job. Actually, I wonder if I think I have the movie. Hang on. And this every time I go to my Walmart, I mean, it's not that bad, but it always reminds me of this scene. Because Romy is trying to find a job. Oh man, I don't have it. She's trying to find a job and she goes to this like I think it's like a Bloomingdale's outlet store. And she walks in and it's like a bargain store. And she's used to like super high fashion or at least wants to be in high fashion. And she walks in and the guy's like this kind of chubbier old man. And he's like, so what do you think? And she like walks up, this like old lady walks up and grabs a pair of shoes. And she's like this really fat lady that looks like the penguin from Batman. And she picks up the shoes and she goes, puts them down and walks away. And then you hear a baby start screaming and all these people are yelling at each other. And Michelle's like, I would like to go. I would like to leave. I'm just going to leave. And that is how I feel when I go to my Walmart. I wonder if I can find that scene. Michelle at bargain store. Oh, I did. Okay, I found it. Oh my God, yes. Oh, I love it.
You also get a 5% employee discount over and above our everyday low prices. Make the curtains for the motorhome. Got this tie for $1.
You paid a whole $1 for that?
Betcha. It's one of our regulars. So what do you think?
Yeah, I'd like to go away.
Oh, I love it. I friggin' love it. One of my favorite movies. What did you say? I'm a Whole Foods lifer. Bougie. Hey, if my Whole Foods was closer, I would be shopping there more. Although, okay, back to the Walmart thing. Listen, what can I say? I love my fancy cheese and amazing coffee. Ooh, what coffee do you get? Now I'm curious. And I do love fancy cheese. You can get some of the same like organic baking things that you would automatically assume you can only get at Whole Foods. You can get those things at Walmart for like half the cost. You know, when I started eating like mostly paleo a couple years, or gosh, I guess it was like 5 years ago, maybe longer than that. You just automatically assume like Whole Foods has everything that you need when you go healthy, when you go organic, and you know, sustainably raised, like whatever. Come to find out, Walmart still has organic baking ingredients. So like when you want to make or bake things with and substitute certain flours, like Walmart has all that stuff. You don't have to go to Whole Foods. I'm sure Target does too. Ethiopian yogurt or yoga. Yogurt. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Ethiopian Yurga Yurgachev. Yurgachev. My wife. What kind? Is it Whole Foods branded? What kind is it? Let's see. Okay, so what do we have here? Oh, also, yes, God is winning. And he said, isn't it just so funny that things like strongmen and Christianity have come counterculture these days? Yeah. There is a lot of hypocrisy going on as far as the Christianity talk on the internet within men right now. And I don't think it's the men that are in this chat. In fact, I know. Ooh, that was loud. I know that it's not. I think there's just there are some good waves and movements happening that are bringing people closer to their faith and wherever that might be, if it's Christianity, if it's Catholicism, Protestant, whatever, however you walk with God, if you are a believer, there are some shifts and some movements happening. However, a lot of these things are being biblically taken out of context in some ways, and it's to manipulate the thought process so that it benefits you, and that is not very godly. I don't want to get into the specifics because there is no argument to be won. These guys think that they're right all the time, and they get behind their keyboard and they will try to push and poke until they can get a rise out of a woman, and it's pathetic. Find something, go touch grass, go find something else to do. It's obnoxious. Like you're totally free to think how you think. That is the glorious part about living in this country. We are free thinkers. We can say what we want. And thank God for Elon Musk, because now you can say whatever you want on Twitter. But doesn't mean you should. Doesn't mean you should. Okay, I don't know what kind of coffee this is. I'm still curious. Send link. Okay, let's go back to Harrison Butker. Oh, it's 20 minutes. I just want the highlights.
For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment. You should be proud of all that you have achieved to this point in your young lives. I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now about to cross this stage and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation. I'm beyond blessed with the many talents God has given me, but it cannot be overstated that all of my success is made possible because a girl I met in band class back in middle school would convert to the faith, become my wife, and embrace one of the most important titles of all, homemaker.
Oh, that is so sweet. I'm like tearing up. Oh. It was a good chat for a bit. Gotta run and hang with the fam. Hey, go hang with your fam. That's more important. I'll see you soon, friend. Thanks for hopping in here. That was so sweet. Oh my God. Is that why women, is this the part women are freaking out about? I don't know. Is this the part they're like, oh my God, misogynist. I guess we can look on Twitter and see if that's what everyone's freaking out about. Because I've seen nonstop. What have you seen though? Because I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen people like sharing it from like our perspective, like, I don't understand why people are freaking out about this. But I haven't seen like the freakouts. So what are people saying? That he's misogynistic, that he's pushing religion. I did see one clip where he was talking about the pandemic and seeing people saying it's patriarchy, leftist buzzwords. Basically, they are saying it's demeaning to women that their only value is white. That's not what he said, though. That's not even what he said. Even I just heard that once and was like, that's not even what he said. he said that a lot of you are probably thinking about the next steps in your career, the promotion, the pay raise, whatever it might be in the next step of your career path. Some of you are thinking about that and are so excited about that. Others of you are excited about the next step in life and becoming a wife and then a mother. He acknowledged both. But he gave praise more so to one because that's what he personally believes in. And he was asked to give the commencement speech. So, of course, he's going to speak more so to his opinions, beliefs, and values. That's what he's there for. And that's a very Catholic-based thing to say. He's making a speech at a Catholic college. Wow. Basically, he said family is more important than money, and people are offended. Oh, well, shit. Shit.
A sphincter says what?
Gasp. Yeah. Pearl clutching is endless.
Shut up.
For real, though. Shut up. Just shut up. Just get your head out of your ass. Think for yourself for once. That's all he's saying. That was one of the other clips I was saying. I saw basically was saying like too much of this in this generation that he's talking to is influenced by the media, and that's a bad thing. That is a bad thing. It's a terrible thing. I think it's important to be, engaged in current events so that way, if you choose to vote, you know what you're voting for because it's essentially a life decision. You're voting for who's in control of the country. And that significantly impacts your life. I mean, we're seeing it happen right before our eyes. Huge impact with the geriatric in office. Know what I mean? What are you guys snacking on? How about the P. Diddy video, huh? That was rough, guys. I'm not going to play it because my TikTok video got a little warning label on it. Just bullshit. Everyone else is posting it, and it's like in a square this big. I don't even just show the whole thing. Fucking TikTok. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the video because we don't need to. But it's rough. That's really rough. I mean, if he was willing to do that to her, Cassie, who I don't know if y'all know who that is. She sang that song "Me and You" back in the day. Let's see. Let me look up this. That you've been waiting so long, I'm here to answer your call. I know that I should have had you waiting at all. I've been so busy, but I've been thinking about what I want to do with you. That song? Yeah, she sang that song. So they dated. I think I read they started dating in 2007. So they dated for almost 10 years. And then 2016 was when that video happened. Woo! Sorry, I burped. Oh my God, I keep missing my mouth. I just dropping shit. You dropped my napkin, dropped popcorn out of my mouth. Yeah. So apparently he paid $50,000 to have this to get the footage from the hotel. You know, I put out a short about an hour and a half ago about it. My question is, or was, is the hotel liable for withholding evidence? Because she ended up taking him, suing him. She had filed a lawsuit against him for assault and sexual assault and domestic battery. And then it was quickly dismissed. Or quickly settled. Sorry, not dismissed. Quickly settled out of court. Like, quick. And I couldn't find anything about what happened to the video as far as like within the lawsuit. And someone commented on the video on YouTube and said that the hotel was charged with obstruction, which good. And what? Like, Diddy couldn't sue the hotel for the video. I mean, their surveillance videos are there for a reason. Thank God for a situation like this, huh? But like, you can't. What was he gonna do? You can't sue the hotel. Were you scared of him? No, it was obviously a money grab. They wanted the money. $50,000. Ooh. What kind of hotel was this? You're fine, Jay. Yeah, what kind of hotel was this? Cassie lawsuit against Diddy. It don't make no sense. Okay, I don't really trust people.com, but here we go. It says in November 2023. Oh, this is recent. Okay. Filed a lawsuit against her ex-partner, accusing him of sexual assault and physical abuse. Well, we have the video now. But during a relationship, she was stuck in a decade-long cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. Shit. Including a 2018 rape. Oh, sorry. RP. After she tried to leave him. Oh my God. Fuck you, P. Diddy. Shit. After years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships, she said in a statement. With the expiration of New York's Adult Survivors Act fast approaching, it became clear that this was an opportunity to speak up about the trauma I've experienced and that I will be recovering from for the rest of my life. Lawsuit was settled a day later. So when I said it quickly settled, I wasn't kidding. A day later. Oh. In the lawsuit, she referenced the altercation that was captured by the video, alleging that in March 2016. Okay, so the video was in the lawsuit. Good. Mr. Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye. At the time of the allegations, Diddy denied any wrongdoing, with his lawyer, Ben Brafman, telling people in a statement that the claims were offensive and outrageous. Oh, poor you. Friggin' rapist. Mr. Combs I can't say this word vehemently vehemently never go full retard denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. Raffin said Miss Ventura's demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book about the relationship was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail. Was it? Was it? You sure about that? You sure about that? I don't know about that. He added, despite withdrawing her initial threat, Miss Ventura has now resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous lies, aiming to tarnish Mr. Cohen's reputation and seeking a payday, because that's what men love to accuse women of. No, you did not suffer any abuse, honey. You made that up, whether it be physical or emotional. No, you made that up. Gaslighting at its finest. So he was mentally abusing her as well. How about that? How about that? How about that? Complaint obtained by people. Cassie detailed after meeting Diddy in 2005 when she was 19. He was 37.
Are you mental?
Yikes. She signed to his record label Bad Boy Records, after which point he allegedly commanded complete control of her life, thereby ensuring her inability to escape his control. Ooh, he pulled a Harvey Weinstein. By 2007, she alleged that he pressured her to start dating him. She did so in fear of retaliation per the complaint. During the relationship, Cassie alleged that he gave her copious amounts of drugs and would exhibit uncontrollable rage while frequently beating Miss Ventura savagely. Guys, she was with him for almost 10 years. She went through this for almost 10 years. That is very, very sad. I did see that she's remarried and she looks very, very happy. And that's great. Love that for her. She added that she was allegedly forced to hide in hotels for days until her bruises went away and eventually began to blindly follow his instructions out of fear of, again, being on the receiving end of a vicious beating. Cassie also detailed other alleged instances of abuse and freak-offs, which she said are what Diddy called instances in which he wanted to watch the singer perform sexual acts with sex workers. She said the encounters always included drug use, such as ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and alcohol. What's GHB? I'm not up to date with my drugs, guys. What is that? Gamma hydroxybutyrate. Used in the medical setting as a general anesthetic and as treatment for narcolepsy and alcoholism. Fuck. In 2018, Cassie said that she tried to leave Diddy for the last time, but after she broke up with him at dinner, he allegedly forced his way into her home and forced himself on her. Ms. Ventura has now fully escaped Mr. Combs of the harm that he assaults and sexual abuse he caused her to experience for nearly a decade will forever haunt her. She has required intensive medical and psychological care to recover from the trauma she lived through. God, that's awful. Oh my God, that makes me sick. That makes me so sick. Wow. 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 Well, guys, you've gone quiet. What's up? What's up? What's going on? Why are you so quiet? Talk to me. Ooh, talk to me. Let's see. How are we doing on Twitter? We got a lot of viewers on Twitter, guys. How are we doing over on Rumble? What's up, Rumble? The Rumble and Twitter chats never engage. We gotta change this. We gotta change this. We gotta change it. We gotta change. A change, change, will do you good. A change will do you good. I think change will do you good. Yeah. I wonder. Oh, I got a chat from somebody. Hmm. I can't type. What's everyone's plans for the rest of the weekend? What's your plan tomorrow? I looked into the game Helldivers. I think I'm going to download it. Learn how to play it. It looks really fun. Not gonna lie. Looks really fun. I thought about playing Rock Band tonight. But I don't think. Oh, it is. I don't think my PlayStation's working. I think we unplugged a few things to get this camera set up. So I think the PlayStation is not active anymore, or else I would play Rock Band. I love Rock Band. Rock Band, Guitar Hero back in the day was awesome. And then Rock Band came out and it was like, meh. That's cool, I guess. You can have like a full band, but the only fun thing about Rock Band is really the guitar part and bass. The drums suck, but it's fun. Like if you don't know how to play drums, like if you're not like, don't play Rock Band if you're a real drummer, because it's not real drums. And also don't play the singing part of Rock Band if you're a real singer, because it doesn't accurately score. I know this firsthand. The guitar part is awesome though. But the newest Rock Band is really fun. But I just play guitar. Sometimes bass. Love Rock Band. Oh, speaking of band, I think the band's getting back together, guys. I've been talking about it for a couple weeks. I really think it's going to happen. I think we're actually going to get the band back together. I'm really excited. And eventually, on Mondays, I'm going to have a Music Monday. We'll still have our streams, but I'm planning to get together with my friend Scott in Birmingham. And we are going to shoot like a bunch of old school. I know I've mentioned this before, but like now it's actually going to happen. Shoot a bunch of like old OG YouTube acoustic guitar covers, like raw covers, like it used to be back in the day before everyone started doing like overly produced, not really a live cover type YouTube situation. Take it old school. So song requests are welcome. But they can be new, but I'm leaning like older songs. Older songs preferably. You guys are so quiet tonight. I'm scared. I'm scared. What's going on? You guys need to talk? It's so good. Not a sponsor. But if you want to, I'm totally game. I only like this one flavor, so that's all you have to send me. I only like the strawberry. Strawberry wine. 17. Oh, just burp. Sorry. 17. Ugh. A hot July moon. I saw everything. My first taste of love. Whoa. Ooh. Whoa. Bittersweet. Didn't come out there, huh? Green on the vine. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, what are we going to talk about? You're not talking. Let's see here. I guess I could watch some body cam videos. Love that. Let's go to my subscriptions. Oh my god, that's the bad thing about drinking bubbly water is all the burps. Let's see what's Police Watch got. Oh, I tried to watch that Culture Wars thing with Tim Pool and Lauren Chen and Pearl. I couldn't watch it. The girl does not know how to not interrupt. Drives me crazy. And I couldn't make it like 20 minutes. So I don't know if Lauren Chen ever was like, can you let me finish? I have a feeling not, because Lauren Chen, as smart as she is, I wish she was a little more assertive, more aggressive, because she could have just been like, hey girl, I'm not done talking. I know you like to talk, but we're here to have a discussion. Let me talk. Let's see. 20-year-old goes nuts and vandalizes pet clinic. I've actually already watched that. Crazy 23-year-old refuses to leave car during traffic stop. Ooh.
If you've been told that you should be eating
Oh, cool.
organ meat, or it's something that you know you've wanted to do, but like you just can't bring yourself to, this.
On April 5th, 2022, an officer observed a vehicle that was speeding on the highway, and when the officer tried to conduct a stop on the suspect, he started weaving through traffic until his tire blew out. The suspect then refused to leave the car.
There's a light of a cigarette.
As soon as he stopped, he jumped out, and I was like, yo, get back in the car for a second.
Hey! Open up the door! Hey!
You want me to put like another stick in front?
Hey, boss!
Bust the window.
I need to make sure you're okay. Can you open the window, please?
It's 14-hour finals just north of the southbound military exit.
Window. Hey, this is a problem. This is a problem. This is what the defund the police thing has done to police. They're too scared now to do their job. Like, obviously they're gonna give this kid enough time, but like after so many warnings, fucking bust that shit open.
Hey, can you hear us? Just down if you can hear us.
No, it's not getting out.
Keep your hands up on the wheel.
You really think he's gonna listen to you, bro? Clearly not listening. Police guy. That guy looks like he's frozen in 1994. His hair dye is horrible. A for effort. Effort.
Watch him, Rich. Watch him. Don't do it. Turn the car off. Hey, you want to see if FHP can come?
Bust the window. Oh yeah, bust the window. Sure, yeah, bust the tire.
Hey! You gotta ask.
Bust the window. What are you waiting on?
Unknown at this time. He's sweating profusely.
Come on. Maybe a department thing. Or is it? That is the beginning.
Oh, there you go. Open the door. We just gotta talk to you. What? Open the door. We got an ambulance coming.
Why?
Hey, he does have a knife in his right pocket.
Oh, okay.
Hey, open the door. Or we're gonna have to bust your windows.
You should have already busted
Open the
it.
door. We're busting your windows.
There you go. Bust that shit. Bust it. Bust it.
Number one shows on the school.
All right, dude.
I was trying to catch up to him to stop him, and it's not.
Bust
Alright.
the
It's like a
window.
razor, not like a
The window.
box cutter.
Dude, he's on something. Sorry. Let's fucking break the window.
Yeah! Fucking break the window!
Get out of the car.
Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Hey, no. Come on.
I need medical attention.
Wait, we're trying to help you. Trying to help you. We got you.
I'm not resisting or nothing.
Relax.
Okay. Okay. Back it up. Back it up. Yeah. Watch body cams. Back it up. You're not resisting, bruh. You didn't open the car door after several orders. Like, that's resisting. You dumbass. Oh my God. I'm like, sorry, I just got a really funny text. Okay, anyway, he didn't open the door.
You're fine.
All right, you're okay, man. You're all right.
We're just checking on you. You're okay.
All right, we're gonna set you up, okay? All right.
856.
Friends would walk up to me and just be like, "What the f is in your mug?" And I would just tell them, "It's mud."
It's mud, bruh.
All right, we're gonna set you up against the wall. Ready? Yeah, we got it. Check him out real quick. Here, set up. Do you have anything in your pockets that's gonna poke us or anything? No needles? Please. All right. I got it. Go ahead, check him. Check him out real quick. Here, set up. Do you have anything in your pockets that's gonna poke us or anything? No needles? Please.
You sure about that?
I got it. Go ahead, check him.
You probably gonna need him.
You give him a wallet.
We got you, bro. Relax. Hey, are you on anything? Did you take anything? Look at me. Did you take any drugs?
Anything? What'd you take, bud? Come on.
What are you on? Huh?
Anything else?
Suboxone. Isn't that a detox drug?
Are you good?
Let me go.
Well, we're gonna have you checked out first, all right?
Go with me.
No, I'm gonna put you up
Let
against
me
here.
go against the wall.
I am, dude. Chill out.
Come on with that. It's not necessary.
Okay. Okay. I can't with these people.
You probably breathe better if you sit up. You wanna sit up again?
Okay. PSA. Don't do drugs.
Come, yeah, scoot back to the wall.
We're just here to help you, okay? We got fire rescue coming. You obviously took too much of your Suboxone. And then
14, there might be an issue with the radios because that was not clear either.
What do you want? I'm sure you already asked.
she said Suboxone.
Oxy, okay. All right, buddy.
Oxford or Suboxone?
859.
Too tight. Too tight.
All right, listen. Relax.
Stop putting your making it
Listen,
worse.
stop. I need you to move your fucking leg. He's good. I just noticed he was riding on the rim.
Yeah.
It blew as soon as I was catching up to him.
Oh,
He blew by me at like over 100. Find me, like, and I'm like, oh, hell no. So I went to go get him, and he started ducking in and out of traffic. Correction, trying to catch up to him. And as soon as I get behind him and I'm like starting to gain on him, about to flip my lights, his fucking tire blows. And then he pulls over. Because if I would have, he wasn't going to stop. Yeah, if I would have already lit him up, I'd have a flame. As soon as I...
What was this guy charged with? Does it say at the end? Yes. Okay. Traffic violation, reckless driving, first offense, traffic violation, driving while under the influence, revocation. They revoked his license with the equivalent of a third-degree substance and resisting obstruction without violence. Yeah, I told you. Resisting is when you don't get out of the car. Diddy. What else? Drunk driver with no license refuses to believe she's drunk. I think I did watch that. You know what I've actually been enjoying is watching shoplifting videos. When they like take them into the back security room and they're like, I didn't do it. And then they like pull up the surveillance footage. We're like, what's that? Looks like you did. Looks like you did it. Honey. Looks like you did that. You did that. When taunting backfires. I've seen that one. Guys, I watch a lot of body cam videos. A lot. A lot. A lot. Like on the reg. Daily. Resisting gone wrong. Kid cries as she calls 911. Mom, traffic stop. No, where are the shoplifting videos? That's what I want. I want the shoplifting videos. I don't know what channel they're on though. Maybe Midwest Safety. No, where are they? Let's see. Shoplifting body cam. Yeah, here we go. Man arrested for allegedly stealing, eating sandwich inside Target in Washington, D.C. That one does not look interesting. Hey, King Onion Ring. What's going on? How are you? I'm trying to find shoplifting videos because they're the best. Let's see. Friends turn on one another when they're caught shoplifting. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about.
So, what will be best for your girls? If you hate wearing a bra,
oh, okay.
Your choice is clear.
Oh, what happened?
Started watching her before she walked into cosmetics.
Her?
Yep.
It's always cosmetics. My Walmart had to start locking cosmetics up. Where I live. What? I live in like a small town that's pretty nice. And they started locking up the cosmetics. Like you have to ask for an attendant to come unlock the little thing. And then my friend who lives in Utah, she said that her CVS or something, they locked up the deodorant. Come on.
She selected an item off the shelf and concealed it in her purse. She's yet to give that back to me. She then selected this other item over here. At that point, these two had joined up as she was selecting that item. I think
All cosmetics is locked up at my Walmart, so I can't get lube.
And I have that receipt. I just paid an item out for the card. I came back in, but I have the receipt. Yeah, that's fine. While he was gone, these two walked over to the aisle that have the cosmetics bags in it, and she selected
Right?
a
The look of the
bar
deodorant.
set.
Like, everyone needs deodorant.
And with her standing right next to her, pulled the packaging out of the cosmetics bag, the soupy stuff, and put this inside, zipped it up, and put it back in the cart while she was paying attention to what was going on. At that point, he came back. He was
Wait,
gone.
I think we need a Brady break. Do you think? I think we need a Brady break. Let's get him in here. I'm only wearing the best shirt ever. Look at this. Look at this. Brady. Brady break. Oh, that's a Brady. That's a Brady. Brady! Bubba! Buddies! Buddy! He's pouting. His dad is out of town, so he's been very pouty today.
He's pouting. He's being a very, very pouty butt today. I don't know where he is. I'm kind of worried. Yeah, he won't eat his snack. Such a girl.
I'm muting myself so you guys can't hear me yelling for him. What's a Brady break? Pour gravy on it, just like us fat guys. He can only resist gravy so long. I'm about to go get him. Should I go get him? I'm worried about him. What if he's just so sad and needs a cuddle? Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna go grab him real quick. Don't go anywhere. We got him. Mission accomplished. We saved Brady.
Hey, buddies, what are you doing? Everyone just wants to say hi. Yeah.
He's so unbothered, or he is bothered. He's like, I was so asleep, mommy. He's like, you got me up for this?
He is so cute. See, everyone loves you.
Everyone loves you. Can I have a hug? Oh, he gave me a hug. He is literally an angel. Was it a little tired, Snuff? Oh, I'm so tired, boys. It's tired, boys. Are you tired, boys? Oh. Give me a hug. Oh, I love you so much. He's a little baby. He's a little baby. He's my little baby. You know, a lot of people shit on people with dogs and like people that love their dogs too much. And like those people to me just haven't had a dog before or they've never had like a true bond with a dog before. Blasphemy, no such thing. I know. But that's what I mean. Is like I feel like those people just haven't experienced like an unconditional love from a dog before. They've never had a good dog. Exactly. And like this guy right here. He's the best. He's literally my little angel dog. He's so sweet. He's so smart. They shouldn't have a dog with that mindset. You are correct. No, they shouldn't. And I mean, we can talk about you said my pit literally sleeps stretched out with her back to my chest. Oh, I know. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I know. Dogs show unconditional love. And like I read somewhere like they don't live as long because they're only meant to be here to show us to love us. They're only meant to be here to love us. But all dogs go to heaven. They don't right love us. Yeah. I just love them so much. I do. You want to sit back here in the hole? Here. You wanna lay down? Lay down. You know, Matt Walsh talks a lot of shit on people like dinks, dual income, no kid households. And I mean, technically we are one of those, but I would never label ourselves that. I think that's a liberal thing. I think liberals love a label. Obviously, they love a label and they love to identify as something, but like I would never be like, oh, we're a dink. We're a dink. No. We just have a dog. And he's all we need right now. And we love him. Obviously. But I think that you're a dink. I didn't know there was a word for hasn't had kids yet. Yeah, that was something. Okay, you can get down. You want to get down? You can get down. Go on. Go on. You can stay. It's fine. You can lay down. You want to lay down? Oh. He's so sweet. Yeah, apparently is that hasn't or can't. Sorry for being rude. Honestly, I don't know if I can or can't. I'm sure I can, but it's just not in the plans. It's not in our plans. And I know a lot of people say, well, that's not very conservative of you. Well, it's none of your fucking business. That's what I have to say. You know, we're perfectly content with not having kids right now. And you know, this we're not getting any younger. Yeah, I know. Science. God. We know that. But we're just in the mindset of like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And we're okay with either. Right now, we're just, it's not a part of the plan. And that's cool. Covering the basis, you know, I don't know your situation. Don't want to be rude if you had any lady problems. No, you're fine. No. Totally fine. Dogs are too good to us. They deserve to literally be babied. They really do. They legitimately do. They are the sweetest little creatures. Aw, thanks. I don't know for how much longer. I'm telling you, I have been just so zapped lately. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with my body. I'm just... Mine is baby. She gets all my food. Oh. So I am like very... Do not give the dog table food woman because my dog has had episodes. He's had very bad episodes. I've been playing Arena Breakout Infinite closed beta for like 12 hours. Oh my god, but you're exhausted. Hey, have you played Helldivers? Someone told me I should play that. They said I would have fun with it. It looks fun. I looked at it. It does look fun. Yeah, Brady's had... I thought he was gonna die. You know, my dad told me that he didn't do this. I don't believe him though. Okay, what is this song playing right now? We gotta change it. This was years ago. Probably seven-ish years ago. Mine literally eats everything I eat. If I eat burger, she eats burger. If I eat steak, oh, I love that. Do you like cook? Do you cook her like her own individual one? Because that's cute. That's cute. My parents kept Brady for us. I think we've... Yes, that's cute. I love that. I think we were playing a show somewhere. And so on our way to travel to the show, they kept the dog for us. And we picked the dog up on our way back. And we spent the night there when we got back and then left the next morning. But I remember early that morning, Brady threw up. And he does that a lot in the mornings. So now that's like a normal thing for him. But and then he did it again. And then it got to the point where like he didn't have anything else to throw up. And I got really worried about him. But on the ride home, he was fine. He was just really, really warm. And he slept the entire way home. So we get home and we got home late. This is like total TMI. So if you have a weak stomach, I'm really sorry. It's a dog, though. If you have a dog, you've probably had really gross dog episodes with your dog, too. So anyway, he kept throwing up and then he had the runs and like he had blood in his poop, which that was the first time I'd ever experienced that with a dog. So I freaked out. And then I read like giving them a Benadryl helps. So I gave him half of a Benadryl. He slept through the night. And I immediately took him to the vet the next morning. And this was a vet that was down the street from the house he used to be in. And they didn't really do a thorough exam. They're just like, it sounds like he may have gotten into something. So we'll just give him this anti-nausea medication. Okay. Well, we go home. Give him the medicine. They also gave him a little bit of hydration. No. Yes. Okay. Yeah. They gave him something for nausea and then they gave him a prescription to make his tummy feel better. Well, I'm sitting on the couch and he's on the chair that's across in the corner and he's up on the arm stool looking out the window and all of a sudden he projectile vomits. Like Exorcist. And I was like, what the like, huh? I've never seen a dog do that. And then he was fine. He was like running around. And then late afternoon, like right around when the vet was closing, you know, Kevin was out working and Brady comes up to me. I'm sitting at the kitchen table on my computer and he comes up to me on the chair and he like puts his, you know, his paws up on me. And I looked down and his eyes were so swollen he could barely open them. Like his face was puffy and his eyes were so red and so swollen he could barely open his eyes. And I was like, oh my God, what's wrong? And I called Kevin and I was like, something's wrong with Brady. And he's like, what? What? And so he's like, okay, I'm on the way home. Call the vet and see if they can get him in there. So I called the vet that was down the street and I told him what was going on. They're like, we're closed, but you can try the Blue Pearl Animal Hospital. And then I called the other vet that was on the other side of town. And I told them I was crying. I was telling them everything was going on. I was like, my dog, he was not feeling well. And we took him to the Healthy Pets and they didn't do enough. And I think he's something's really wrong. And they're like, okay, well, we're about to close, but just hurry him in here. We may have to charge you for after hours, but just get him here as soon as you can. So we ended up going and this veterinarian was the best. I hate that she's not at this vet anymore because she was the best. But she I mean, the thorough of thorough exams. Most thorough. I mean, she was like feeling around all of his lymph nodes, feeling all kinds of places on his stomach, trying to figure out if there were like knots or any sort of abnormalities or anything that might have been stuck inside of his belly or his throat. And she's asking us, like, has he eaten anything? Like, what was the last thing that he was able to get down? And I said, well, we thought it might have been something my dad fed him that he said was an accident. And she said, what was that? Oh, my dad gave him chicken fried rice. I think that'll do it. So I called my dad and I go, you almost killed my dog. But they took really good care of him. They gave him an IV. They gave him some hydration. They gave him some anti-nausea shot and something to calm his tummy down. And then they gave him a prescription to like an antibiotic and then a prescription diet. I think it was Hill's diet. And I don't know if any of your dogs have ever had to go on the Hill's prescription food before, but Brady loves it. I'm like, don't get used to this, pup. This shit's expensive. But he really, really liked it. But he ended up feeling better, obviously. But yeah, I thought he was dying. And that would have been terrible. It would have been the worst thing for me. I'll never forget looking down and his eyes were just so freaking swollen. Ugh, it was so scary. My kid did the Exorcist in the car. My old dog swallowed a rib bone whole. He had to have surgery, couldn't poop it out. It was wedged sideways. Oh no. You know, I've heard that like you're not supposed to give dogs poultry bones because they're so brittle and they crack and break easily and they can't digest them. And they can get like shards of them stuck in their insides, which is nasty. That's gross. Well, wow. It was wedged sideways. Youch. That'll do it. Okay, this video looks... I want to find... Okay, this one looks good. I haven't seen this one. That's what they say. I was never warned about shitting bones sideways. You know, I've heard you never want to shit a bone out sideways. That's what they tell me. That's what they say. That's what the people tell me. You always want it to come out the right way. No, never sideways. Never. Never. This one looks good.
Lake Jackson, Texas.
Oh, wait, no. Lake Jackson, Texas.
Police have been called to a local Walmart for a report of a theft.
Theft investigation. Walmart. Oops.
Theft investigation. Walmart.
Asset protection agents stopped a male suspect whom they had observed stealing from the store. Upon arrival, officers spoke with the suspect but believed the man wasn't being truthful about his name.
Hello. This is case, but they called me that he saw the mail putting first the cables inside of him concealing it. Then they went to apparel, grabbing more merchandise, putting them inside. Like she didn't have nothing, but she was involved because she was with him.
Can we just look at this? That right there? Who told her that was okay?
All the time.
Okay.
Like he was following them the whole time. He was.
So he's the one that actually did it, but she was with him.
Yeah.
But I didn't put nothing on my pocket.
Okay. Y'all got IDs?
I don't have a physical one, but I have a picture of them on my phone in the car.
She looks like Rachel Drash. Drash. I don't know how to say her name. Rachel Drash. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Rachel Dratch. She looks like... Hang on. She's from SNL. This lady. That's what that lady looks like. You won't unsee it. See? Oh my god. Why does it keep doing that? Hideous. It's just really funny on SNL.
Is that Texas?
It's from Houston, but yeah.
So that's too many digits to be a Texas ID.
That's her phone
I thought you said it was your ID number. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, what? That's too long. All right, name and date of birth.
Her forehead is a whole planet.
Spell that.
Mean.
So Damien. D-A-B? Davian. Okay. Last name? You have to enunciate a little more, man.
R-O-B-E-R-T-S.
Roberts, okay. Your name, date of birth, ma'am?
Anna Morton.
First name?
Anna Morton.
Anna, A-N-N-A?
Yeah.
Morton, M-O-R-T-O-N?
Yeah.
Okay. We can run these real quick. I'll be right back.
I don't know.
I didn't do nothing. I bought this one. I just got out. I ain't trying to go.
I don't know.
First is going to be Davian Roberts. It's going to be Anna Morton.
Have a little RTP sound.
There's a message for you.
Who fails them on elocution? What is that? A skill of clear, expressive speech. What are you, a dictionary? I've never heard of this word before. I don't even know it. How do you pronounce that? Pronunciation. Oh, not that. Elocution. Elocution. Wow. I learned something new today. I feel really dumb.
Nothing. No record found. Okay. Could be Davian. Let's get on that freaking number.
There's a message for you.
Nothing for Roberts, huh?
460, go ahead for 420. There's a message for you.
Go ahead.
On Anna Morton, I have sons to City Warrant, one for theft, or correction, they're both for theft, slightly. On Damian Robert, I didn't get a return back. I also ran on Robert Damian, I didn't get anything.
Come on. That's clear.
You got some warrants with us?
I just got out of jail for one. What I got a warrant for?
When'd you get a warrant, or when'd you get
I ain't
out?
got no warrant.
When'd you get out?
I got out March 8th. What's my
It's a whole month.
Yeah, I ain't done nothing no month. I ain't got out the house.
Well, it could have been something that you didn't take care of and then turned into a warrant between that time. So
That's not funny how that works.
we'll let you know when the warrant was issued and all that. If it was issued when you were in jail, then you can get credit time served.
All right, you're gonna have to give me your name again because I'm getting a return on what you gave me.
Do you have an ID? Or Texas driver's license? Mr. Robertson, do you have a Texas driver's license or an ID? How old are you? 18. Have you ever been arrested before?
Yes, name Missouri County and Harris County.
In Harris County?
It says Robertson.
Roberts, R-O-B-E-R-T-S.
And first name Dabion.
B as a boy or B?
B-A-V-B-I-O-N.
Davian? Okay.
I got Anderson on here too. So it's not Anderson?
And then
Is it Anderson or Roberts?
Use
Roberts.
your mouth.
Roberts.
Roberts. No, son. Oh, Roberts.
Oh,
So
no.
Davion. 445. First name on that Robert subject is going to be David, Adam, Victor, Ida, Ocean, Nora.
What's my warrant for?
She got 2 warrants out of our agency for theft.
That from where? I ain't even been in those stores. What store is it?
I don't know.
Okay, first of all, why is this 18-year-old with this haggard looking lady? That's sus.
You don't tell y'all which store?
I'm going to check your hood. Take off your beanie, please.
Who are these silly looking
down.
sausages?
Not much that.
Yeah, sausage right there. That is a sausage in a poorly cased casing. Am I right? Or am I right? It's not attractive. They are our tards ultra.
You're good. Sit down.
See his phone?
Monday.
Yes. We got so many phones, man.
Nah,
One
one
that
and
just broke, so I bought that
my
one.
other one broke too, and I just got that one.
One sexy muffin.
Get your actual names, buddy.
You got a Facebook,
No, we got no
Instagram.
Shut up, all the
What's your
parents.
name again?
Anna.
Anna.
And they're another-
You just put it there with this stuff.
She got one in late Texas for me.
I don't know from when. I don't know. She got 2 active warrants. I mean, she's going to jail, and you probably are too. For theft. Both of y'all are going for theft.
Is that his real name that he's telling us?
His name is Davion Roberts. Davion Roberts.
Davion.
You guys, what's wrong with her head? What is wrong with her head? She looks like a cartoon. I mean, drugs, clearly. But, like, the hairline is... That's what I was thinking, too. It's far beyond just receding. Like, her entire, like, her temples are protruding. This part of her forehead is sticking out. Like, eyes are too close together. That's all.
Roberts? Okay, that's his real name?
Yeah, and I wasn't around him when he was taking nothing. I didn't even know he had shit in his pockets. I just got out. You think I want to go back? My last theft was 17 years old at Target.
How old is he?
He's 18.
18?
Yeah.
But you know his middle name?
His mama told me, but I'm trying to remember. I used to listen to jail.
Is he your boyfriend?
Something like that.
Something like that.
I was trying to,
I got you.
Y'all live together? Or?
He was staying in my house tonight, but my
Where y'all stay at?
Richmond. I live in Richmond. He lives in Jurassic. He lives in South Park.
Okay.
You actually in the corpse, or is it just for the disguise?
No, I'm yeah, pretty cool fan.
Hell yeah.
You!
Negative.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah, I'm an undercover metalhead. I used to have the hair, all that. I cut it off to do this.
You were at a concert? Was it recent?
Oh, no. I haven't gone to a show since Despised Icon and Carnifex back in Washington.
In Houston.
But he's, that's his name for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Young?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's his real name.
All right, you can see that in there.
I don't think that's his real name. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's Carnifex Suicide Silence.
Dude.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hey, I'm gonna head out. Yeah.
All right.
You ever see Despised Icon live, or if you ever get the chance, dude, they tear it down, dude.
So it's in Lake Jackson no more?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what year. We can look at it when we get there.
Okay.
They're too
Please, because I ain't been out the house since I got out of the county.
They're 2 KPS warrants. So.
Since I got out of county. God, she's a winner.
Why they ain't tell me that in county? Because I ain't done in no store.
So
I don't even know what to do.
KPS says you didn't complete your payments on the original charge.
No, like Jackson, I know that one.
Both of them.
I was paying that one on.
So it's okay to lie to us. That's what you're saying.
I thought they were just going to get my information. Take this.
Oh, say a lot of
Go
those
ahead.
names. Oh, go figure.
10-4, let me get it to my car. I'll grab that.
Said you were in a Cannibal Corpse t-shirt.
Oh no, my phone broken? Oh no, okay, good. Oh yeah, times 2. They're both going. Let me take a look at them when I see it. Where'd you put them? Let me take, because one of them is an iPhone 11.
Lake Jackson.
Oh, see, he's probably.
Oh my God, the video's boring. Drunk girl blows red light, causes serious accident. Oh yeah, here we go.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Now you can get Spectrum Internet with
Let's see. I think they are some serious career criminals who never get caught. I know, right? These two can't even make it out of Walmart. They don't catch smart ones, you know.
Alcohol tonight. No glass of wine, no champagne to celebrate, nothing like that.
I had a glass of wine.
Okay, so that's kind of what we're talking about. Is
it's alcohol.
It's alcohol. And
Maybe at 7 o'clock.
do is just try and stay in
Liar.
that position. I just want you to follow the pen with your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
Lies.
Any questions on that? No? Okay.
This is what you call the face of someone who knows that they're actually and they're not getting out of it. This is the face of somebody that's like, damn it.
Refusal
Somebody
to
gets
submit
making
the
all
test I've
kinds of
requested
noises
is
right now.
admissible into evidence in any criminal proceeding.
Hi,
Do you still
Joey
refuse to
DeBarba on Rumble. Thanks for the chat,
You
man.
understand the repercussions. You understand you're going to lose your license.
This channel is for educational and news information purposes. All people being arrested are innocent until proven guilty. All crimes are allegations. On April 8th, 2023, Clearwater police arrived on a scene of a serious accident involving multiple cars, and multiple people were complaining of injuries. After EMTs spoke with the driver who caused the accident, they reported a strong odor of alcohol and that she was swaying back and forth. The driver's boyfriend was taken to the hospital by ambulance, and she claimed she only had 1 glass of wine 7 hours earlier.
Liar.
The police did not interview the driver until after the EMTs were done talking with the driver, and police muted their audio, so we removed some of that footage. Let us know what you think of this situation in the comment section down below. Your support is appreciated.
I just want to give her a hand. Is that okay? Just to tell her I love her and then
Drugs do a lot of strange things. Drugs do a lot of things, and a lot of those things are very strange. You are not wrong, my friend.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. I promise I'm fine.
You separated from the car because you're smelling one of the airbag residue on the road. We're on the side.
So I want to stay behind and make some observations. Actually, okay.
Wait. Where is he going?
It's literally right down the street right there.
Us to go to Diddy or North Plant's right there means probably like 5 miles.
Like Clearwater?
Yeah. You want to go North Plant?
Wait a damn minute.
Do you prefer?
No, this video is not doing it. We got another one. Another one.
Valley. It's
Look at
buy
that.
one get one free right now.
Man throws his dog and drugs during a foot pursuit. You know this one's gonna be great.
Bailing running on foot southbound on the
Speaking of
east
drugs
sidewalk of 4th Street and 70. Stop! You're gonna get tased! Stop! Did you throw a dog when you were running from me?
Yeah, my dog.
Why'd you throw the dog?
This channel is for educational and news information purposes.
What
All people being arrested are innocent until proven guilty. All crimes are allegations. On March 21st, 2024, a St. Petersburg police officer attempted to make a traffic stop on a man.
Z, it's hard out there in the Boo Ultra. Man, this got me thinking about my friends who were locked
In a red Mustang. The man jumped out of the car and started running. The officer told the man he would be tasered if he didn't stop running. While running, the man threw drugs and even his dog. It looks like the man threw the dog when he was tasered and falling to the ground. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Your support is appreciated.
What a freaking asshole. He threw his dog.
Stop! Stop! He's bailing running on foot southbound on the east sidewalk of 4th Street and 70. Stop! You're gonna get tased! Stop! Stop! Hands on your back! Hands on your back!
Where's the dog?
Hands on your back!
I hate watching videos that have dogs in them because then my entire concern becomes about the dog.
I do.
Can't read the comment.
143 Alpha. Clear the deployment and Scott. 4th Street. Just about 624 on the east sidewalk.
Okay.
Keep your hands on your back. Keep your hands on your back.
Oh no, did they just hit the dog?
Back. Keep your hands on your back.
Oh, that was just the cop turning around.
Keep your hands on your back. Roll over. No, he's just got a taser on him. He's listening now.
I've never been.
Roll over on your stomach.
Okay. On your side, bud. Okay. Can you get up on your feet?
Put my arms on.
Ready? Up. We're gonna get you up. Just kick your feet in. Ready? Up. There you go.
Do you mind opening the back of your cruiser? You're welcome in.
Or you want to go get your
We're just gonna
stay with him?
No, we'll just put him in his car right now.
Oh,
Did you throw a dog when you were running from me?
Yeah, that was my dog.
Why'd you throw the dog? You threw a dog.
I dropped it.
Oh.
Drop it.
What kind of dog is it? It's a little like Chihuahua looking thing. Alright. Moving up against here. Oh, wait a second. Let me get something first.
Don't run from us, man. This is any of that.
Yep.
This
This was not a good idea.
You can.
Were they double lock? Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, one of the probes is up.
Yep.
How many
Where's
total were
the
there?
dog?
Where's home?
Oh, we ran home?
Where's home? It's in this pocket.
There's a ring in that pocket.
Yeah, I took that out already.
Where the drugs at?
Just yours.
Anybody else with the
It's right there. You can see it by my cruiser.
Nothing inside your deck or anything like that. Fuck away, right, man? If there is anything, now's the point where you just let us know so we can have a conversation. I said if there is anything, please let us know so we don't find it unexpectedly, because that's
good for you. Yeah. Who had the bag with his valuables. Appreciate it. If it takes in the bag for me. This one, right here.
Right over here. Turn around. Yep.
Is that blood or what? No, here, sit down. Yeah, I got somebody's phone in the back pocket. It fell out of your vest. One of you guys.
No, it's not mine, actually.
It's not mine, so.
Oh, that was probably my phone. That's fine.
End of recording.
Audio starts in 17 seconds. Where's the dog?
Yeah. Just call him go.
There's a baggie underneath the picture too.
Oh, there's a
there it is.
Wait.
Who's in the picture?
Oh, goodness.
Ortega.
It popped off.
The cat?
No, that's not it. That is like.
It's gonna put this I'm assuming this is going to be his too, then. Maybe that.
Whatever's in the tube.
I definitely saw him running with the picture. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, that's why I thought he was running this, and he had a dog in his hand too. He threw a dog.
Oh, that's how you kept asking about the dog? Where's the dog? Is it a puppy?
This is a bunch of.
Yeah,
oh,
go
with
the
the
dog.
Yeah, hold on.
Because there's a duck over there.
No, that's a live duck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quack.
Oh, it's a mess.
Check over here.
Oh, there's an egg. There's an egg over here.
Oh my goodness.
BRB.
I'm going to secure this in my cruiser. Another probe or what? Another duck.
No, there's an egg over there, though.
I don't care about eggs. Can we focus on evidence, please, everybody?
Dog.
Goodness.
I am here to tell you today that your feelings are valid. Your trauma is valid. Your hurt is your hurt. I discovered.
Console.
Where's the dog?
Lighters. Assorted garbage. Scratch off.
You just said garbage to say that.
Nothing in there.
Garbage.
Later
Makes it sound
keys
classier.
to a Toyota. Nothing in there.
Bro ripped out his entire center console and was like, I got the drugs and the money in here. You can't get
Lubricant.
lubricant.
Some Newports with nothing in them.
Victor says what?
Some kind of drink. Where's the trunk thingy on this? Some money under the seat. Cigarette. Power.
Where is
Maybe Mustangs don't have trunk poppers. Maybe I'm just gonna have to pop it myself.
this? I'm not going to have to. This video is not end with the telling you where the dog is. What do you just leave the dog in the car?
I'm gonna guess there's nothing in here.
Oh yeah. Good tell reality. Lubricants sounds like a body cavity search about to happen.
A sphincter says what?
Gasoline. I'm just gonna say nothing. Pullman burner. It used to be
So much shit in
a
this
drug
car.
bag from what it looks like. Is that a crystal on the floor? On the toppies. I do have small drug bags. Give me a second. Yeah, you can close that up. Just leave that door open for now. Oh boy. Once I secure this, turn off my camera and we can discuss with fellow officers.
Oh, you want to search for
I
the
can
dog?
discuss with a fellow officer once I put this in a bag and we can turn this off.
What about the
All right, let me kill the engine real quick. Yeah, looks like it's going to be it. Okay, we're going to kill the engine. We're going to turn off the lights, and this is going to stay here. If you guys want to end of recording, cars. Where's the keys?
No.
End of recording, cars secure.
No.
Thank you all for watching. There will be 4 videos on your screen.
No. He called his dog it. Straight to jail. Exactly. A duck, a dog, a thug, some drugs, and an egg. Oh, wait. 105 dogs spotted. Oh, yeah, that's when he threw the dog. Duh. I know. Yeah, but is the dog okay? What? Okay. We gotta Google this. St. Petersburg police. Man jumped out, threw his dog. Okay. Man throws dog. Throwing a hot dog? No. Okay, don't Google police and dogs. Highly recommend against it. I just saw a bunch of story headlines that I shouldn't have want to see. Okay, well we're just gonna make believe that the dog was found and the dog is okay. Because I can't have that. I can't have that. You saw the same results? Okay, I'm glad. Because I don't need to see that, Joey. Not with the way that video ended. I don't need to see more negativity around dogs. No. Not when I have my dog on my t-shirt. No. Well, no. 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 Okay, guys. I am apparently throwing a hot dog at police is a felony in Florida. Okay, I gotta look this up. Holy shit. I mean, did he take a hot dog to his forehead? Because, whoa. Florida man charged for anything that starts with Florida man, you know, it's going to be a good one. Florida man charged for throwing hot dog at St. Pete officer. A Newport Richey man was arrested on a felony charge Saturday after authorities said he threw a hot dog at an officer who was warning him of violating a city ordinance. Arrested documents said. Officers said Jason Stoll, 47 of Newport Richey, ignored the warnings and continued to sell hot dogs in the roadway Saturday around 12 a.m. after his street closure permit ended. Stoll was asked to put the hot dog down. Sir, put the hot dog down before anyone gets hurt. Put the hot dog down. I would like to turn you on to an old bad cop story. Look up Boys on the Tracks. Oh boy. So he was asked to put the hot dog down, but authorities said he continued his attempt to sell it. Stoll then became extremely upset before he intentionally threw the hot dog at the officer, documents added. The officer was in full police uniform at the time of the incident. Well, I would think so. Stoll was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer without violence. If convicted, he could face up to a minimum of 3 years in jail. What are you in for? Threw a hot dog at a police officer. What a dumbass. Hello, Colton Coldrick. How are you? What's going on? The boys on the tracks. This is the killing of Don Henry and Kevin Ives. You would. And by wiener, you mean wiener schnitzel. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. That was the wrong sound. I'm going to hit the DJ horn. But guys, you can get charged with a felony if you throw a hot dog at a police officer in Florida. Okay. The killing of Don Henry and Kevin Ives. Oh boy. Around 4 a.m. on August 23rd, 1987, the crew on board a 75-car freight train more than a mile long and traveling at a rate of more than 50 miles per hour en route to Little Rock, Arkansas, spotted two boys lying motionless across the tracks around 300 feet ahead. Members of the locomotive crew also stated that the bodies were partially covered by a green tarp. Though police disputed the existence of any such tarp and none was ever recovered from the scene, nearby was a 22 caliber rifle and a flashlight. The boys did not move despite the sound and vibration of the approaching train, its emergency brakes, and its air horn. More than 1,000 feet of the decelerating train crossed the point where the bodies lay before it came to a stop. The train crew reported the incident to railroad and law enforcement authorities. By 4:40 a.m., police arrived on the scene. The boys had reportedly left home about midnight to go hunting. Gun and flashlight near the body suggested they were using a hunting technique known as spotlighting, which involves using a bright light to scan for animals whose eyes brightly reflect the light after dark. Okay. Autopsies. It's about to get juicy. State medical examiner Fahmy Malik ruled the deaths an accident as a result of marijuana intoxication. How old were these boys? Does it say? 16-year-old and 17-year-old. Okay. It was the 80s, so. Saying the boys had smoked the equivalent of 20 marijuana cigarettes and fell asleep on the tracks. The parents did not accept this finding and conducted their own investigation. In March 1988, James Garriott of San Antonio offered a second opinion and was skeptical of the findings about marijuana. A second autopsy by Georgia medical examiner Joseph Burton found the equivalent of 1 or 2 marijuana cigarettes and not 20. Uh-oh. Grand jury ruled the deaths of probable homicide when it was found that Don Henry's shirt contained evidence of a stab wound to the back. And Kevin Ives' skull may have been crushed by his own rifle. The ruling was changed to definite homicide. Don Henry's father also noted that he did not believe his son would have risked his gun getting scratched by laying it on the gravel. Malik has been heavily scrutinized for his bizarre cause of death rulings, including the ruling that a man shot 5 times in the chest died by suicide. He was reportedly protected by Arkansas Governor and future President Bill Clinton. Ah! Oh, really? Oh, that explains it. Wow. There you go. Da, da, da. Turn your feet off now. They're coming after me. Guys, I'm not here tomorrow. I've been Clintoned. Now the sheriff at the time was John Brown. Guess what happened? He got Clintoned. Did he get Clintoned? Do you know the story of Courtney Coco? Has nothing to do with the Clintons, but there's this podcast called Real Life, Real Crime. It's Detective Woody Overton of the Livingston Parish Police Department. He's retired, but he has some crazy stories. And Courtney Coco was a big story that he covered because the police just absolutely, I mean, ugh. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm a nice lady. Thank you. The police botched this case beyond belief. I mean, beyond belief. So I don't know if this is going to give the whole story, but let's see. Yep. They locked him up on bogus charges and killed him with the AED, knowing he had a pacemaker. And guess his brother was in trouble for coke at the same time this giant coke ring was helicoptering into Saline County. Clinton's brother. Oh my God. That's crazy. Okay, so I'll read this. It might not give everything, but it's definitely not gonna tell the gruesome details. So a Rapides Parish jury took 90 minutes to find a Boyce man guilty Monday in the 2004 murder of 19-year-old Courtney Coco, drawing soft cries from her family supporters. David Anthony Burns, 46, faces mandatory life in prison after his conviction on a charge of second-degree murder. His sentence is scheduled for November 28th. Coco's body was found October 4th, 2004. This case was just now closed, just by the way. In an abandoned building in Winnie, Texas. Leads grew cold, and an indictment against Burns didn't come until April 2021. No, the leads went cold because the police sat on their ass. The detectives didn't do shit. This is why it went cold. Coco's mother, Stephanie Bellegarde, had said during deliberations that she was placing her faith in the jurors. As she left the courthouse, she cried and spoke to them. Let's see. Okay, so basically, Courtney Coco was this girl from Alexandria, Louisiana, and she just was living a normal life. She lived in like a 1-bedroom little house, and she was having friends over. So she was dating this guy at the time. I'm probably going to get some details wrong. She was dating this guy at the time, and everyone left. And that was the last anyone had seen or heard from Courtney. Her phone was missing. No one could get in touch with her. Her mom went to her house, and everything looked normal, except that her the comforter on her bed was missing. and the sheets were in the wash. And she thought that was very odd. So, needless to say, her body is found in Winnie, Texas, in an abandoned house by someone who was working, I think, at like at a construction site down the street. Because whoever, I guess it was this Burns person, he was part of it. This is so gross, guys. So, warning. Here's your warning. They killed her, and then they positioned her body in the most disgusting way out in the open in this abandoned house. She was naked, her arms were bound, and they positioned her on her back with her legs spread, knees up. And they said the lividity was pretty prominent and that it was obvious that she had been there for quite some time. The coroner did a blood alcohol content of her spleen and said it was like outrageous. But, you know, your organs start to ferment. So, of course, the blood alcohol content is going to be a little bit higher than normal, which is very gross. But I can't remember what the conclusion was of how she died. Let's see if I can. So found the teen's body. Her car was discovered in Houston with all of her belongings still inside. Let's see. Cause of death. Let's see. Everyone in the case questioned why Evans wasn't facing charges. Who done it? Okay. Yeah, he smothered her with a pillow. But the thing that the coroner did was really fucked up because that's what they tried to classify her, that she died of alcohol poisoning. That's what they were trying to say. And then they tried to sweep it under the rug, being as like, oh, well, this was just an irresponsible girl who got mixed up with the wrong people. So this is her own fault type thing. And they didn't look into the case any further. So it turns out she was smothered with a pillow. Her body was, you know, disposed of in the most disgusting way. And they leave the family with so many unanswered questions. So sad. But now they've got their closure. As long as it did take for them to get it, it was just very sad. Have I ever heard of Ruby Ridge? No. Civil rights activist? Ruby Ridge. Site of the siege of a cabin occupied by the Weaver family in... Sorry, I thought I saw a bug. I think I'm saying things. Hold on, let me make sure my phone is not on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Weaver family in Boundary County, Idaho in August 1992. On August 21st, deputies of the United States Marshal Services came to arrest Randy Weaver under a bench warrant after his failure to appear federal on federal firearms charges. During a surveillance operation, Officer Art Roderick shot Weaver's dog when it ran at them. Rude. And then pointed his rifle at Weaver's son, Samuel, who was armed. Samuel fired back at the marshals and was shot and killed by the team. Well, don't open fire. But I can see why. You shot his dog. In the ensuing exchange of fire, Deputy Marshal William Francis Deegan was shot and killed. Weaver, Harris, and members of Weaver's immediate family refused to surrender. The hostage rescue team of the Federal Bureau of Investigation became involved as the siege was mounted. In the standoff, FBI sniper Lon Oriushi shot Weaver, then shot Harris, but the second shot also hit and killed Weaver's wife, Vicky. The conflict was ultimately resolved by civilian negotiators. Weaver's old military acquaintance had to convince him to surrender. Harris surrendered and was arrested on August 30th. Weaver and his 3 daughters surrendered the next day. Extensive litigation followed. Initially, Randy Weaver and Harris were tried on a variety of federal criminal charges, including first-degree murder for the death of Deegan. In the successful defense, Weaver's attorney, Jerry Spence, accused the agencies that were involved of criminal wrongdoing, in particular the FBI, the USMS, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Oh, the ATF? Go figure. And the United States Attorney's Office for Idaho. Harris and Weaver were acquitted of all the siege-related charges, and Weaver was only found guilty of violating his bail terms and of failing to appear for a court hearing, both related to the original federal firearms charges. Oh, great. Well, you just killed, his whole family, so. The Weaver family and Harris both filed civil suits against the federal government in response to the firefight and siege. August 1995, the Weavers won a combined out-of-court settlement of $3.1 million. Harris was awarded a $380,000 settlement in September of 2000. In 1997, a Boundary County prosecutor indicted Horiushi for the manslaughter of Vicky. But the county's new prosecutor controversially closed the case, judging that he would be unlikely to secure a conviction. The behavior of federal agents during these events drew intense scrutiny. At the end of Weaver's trial, the Department of Justice's Office of Professional Responsibility formed the Ruby Ridge Task Force. Whoa. In an attempt to investigate Spence's charges, the report raised questions about all of the participating agencies' conduct and policies. Another inquiry was led by the Senate Subcommittee on Terrorism, Technology, and Government Information, which held hearings between September 6th and October 19th, 1995. It issued a report in which it called for reforms in federal law enforcement in an attempt to prevent a repeat of the losses of life at Ruby Ridge and to restore the public's confidence. Several documentaries cannot read and books were produced on the siege. The law enforcement's response at Ruby Ridge was during the Waco siege, roughly 6 months later. Were both cited by Timothy McVeigh as his motivation to carry out the Oklahoma City bombing with Jerry Nichols. Whoa. So you know what we should do to close out the stream tonight? Find really funny reviews on products. A hilarious. Okay, what's the most ludicrous, hilarious review of an item you've ever come across? Let's see. Okay, this is humorous Amazon reviews of real products. Okay, so I'm going to show you the product, and then I'm going to read the review as you're looking at the product. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to make this a little smaller. Make me a little bigger. Here we go. Wait, why did it say? Oh, there we go. Okay. This is Funny Bunny wind up jelly bean pooping Easter bunny candy dispenser. Let's see, number 7. Oh, are you on the same website as me? Okay, I'll go to number 7 after this one. Last night, I suddenly awoke to a weird humming sound. Now, usually I chalk this off to my air conditioner or the generator my neighbor uses to power his electrical bug killer, or even my chronic night terrors. But the sound was somehow different than all of these. Wondering what the noise was, I turned on the light. You should have seen my face when I saw a line of jelly beans leading out of my room and down the stairs. What could it be? Was it aliens? Was it the Illuminati? Was it Obama? Was it all three? I didn't want to give away my location, so I tried to follow the trail as silently as possible. And fearing that the jelly beans were poisoned, you can never trust the government these days. I followed them down the stairs and across the hall. The trail ended at my front door, which, after gathering my wits for a few moments and making sure I wasn't having another vivid hallucination involving that weird midget from Twin Peaks, Barry White, and the Pope, I opened the door. It was a full moon that night, regardless of what your fancy doodads might say. And there, standing on the roof of my neighbor's car, silhouetted in the large white orb, was the Funny Bunny wind up jelly bean pooping Easter bunny candy dispenser. Now, I don't really believe in the supernatural, but that creature, machine, or whatever the hell it looked like some sort of remnant of a long past pagan era. You know, the times when they worshipped Jim Belushi in a toga and the Pillsbury Doughboy. And so, awestruck, I pulled out the tungsten crucifix from under my nightshirt and chanted, "Funny Bunny Beanie Crapper, be gone!" Bam! I woke up, lying in my bed. Rushing outside, I found the trail of jelly beans had disappeared and the Funny Bunny with it. However, judging from the smell in my bathroom, I can easily assume that I ate them all. I don't know if I will ever see that wind-up rabbit again. And so I sit day after day in my car, hoping that one day our paths might cross again. Sometimes I see it in my dreams, the kind where I wake up drenched in sweat in Ohio with no memory of how I got there. I hope I will see it again. I hope it has remembered me. I hope it has not moved on, but real life is no fairy tale. And I know the Funny Bunny wind up jelly bean pooping Easter bunny candy dispenser doesn't really love me. And at times like that, I can only sit back and cry. Wow. That was intense. Okay, hang on. I was told to read this one too. Number 7. Oh, come on. Don't make me do this. Okay, 7. Oh, I think I've seen these. I think I've read these. It says, "Congratulations, EA, you earned 1 star. Additional stars can be purchased for $5.49 each." Oh, shit. Okay, that one was insane. Okay, we have the Daddle by Casual Microwave, Samsung. Okay, this one is so long. There was one I did come across that I was like dying laughing. Like dead laughing. I wonder if it's on the same. God, I can't remember. Oh. It's the gummy bears, which we all know the gummy bear stories. Oddly enough, this review was left on my birthday, October 3rd. Okay. Haribo sugar-free gummy bears, 5-pound bag. This is what I'm leaving you with, guys. You ready? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for this gummy. Oh, man. Words cannot express what happened to me after eating these. The gummy bear cleanse. If you are someone that can tolerate the sugar substitute, enjoy. If you are like the dozens of people that tried my order, run. First of all, for taste, I would rate these a 5. So good. Soft, true to taste, fruit flavors like the sugar variety. I was a happy camper. But, or should I say, not long after eating about 20 of these, all hell broke loose. I had a gastrointestinal experience like nothing I've ever imagined. Cramps, sweating, bloating, beyond my worst nightmare. I've had food poisoning from some bad shellfish, and that was almost like a skip in the park compared to what was going on inside of me. Then came the flatulence. Heavens to Murgatroyd. The sounds like trumpets calling the demons back to hell. The stench like 1,000 rotten corpses vomited. I couldn't stand to stay in one room for fear of succumbing to my own odors. But wait, there's more. What came out of me felt like someone tried to funnel Niagara Falls through a coffee straw. I swear, my sphincters were screaming. It felt like my delicate starfish was gaping maw, projectile vomiting a torrential flood of toxic waste. 100% liquid. Flammable liquid. Napalm. It was actually a bit humorous for a nanosecond, as it was just beyond anything I could imagine possible. And it went on for hours. I felt violated when it was over, which I think might have been sometime in the early morning of the next day. There was stuff coming out of me that I ate at my wedding in 2005. I had 5 pounds of these innocent looking, delicious, tasty hell bears. So I told a friend about what happened to me, thinking it had to be some type of sensitivity. I added the sugar substitute, and in spite of my warnings and graphic descriptions, she decided to take her chances and take them off my hands. Silly woman. All of the same for her, and a phone call from her while on the toilet, because you kind of end up living in the bathroom for a spell, telling me she really wished she would have listened. I think she was crying. Her sister was skeptical and suspected that we were exaggerating. She took them to work since there was still 99% of the 5-pound bag left. She works for a construction company where there are builders, roofers, house painters, landscapers, etc. Lots of people who generally have limited access to toilets on a given day. I can't imagine where all those poor men and women pooped that day. I keep envisioning men on roofs crossing their legs and trying to decide if they can make it down the ladder or if they should just jump. If you order these, best of luck to you. And please don't post a video review during the aftershocks. P.S. When I ordered these, the warnings and disclaimers and legalese were not posted. I'm not a moron. Also, not sure why so many people assume I'm a man. I am a woman. We poop too. Of course, our poop sparkles and smells like a walk in a meadow of wildflowers. Thanks for all the great comments. I've been enjoying reading them and so glad that the horror show I experienced with snacking on these has had at least made some people smile. Okay, this one made me laugh. There were 2 that had me like choking. I was laughing so hard. One of them I cannot read because I can't. But I thought I would leave you on this one. Do you guys remember the egg rolly? The egg rolly? Rolly. Okay. There was I saw this on Rhett and Link on Good Mythical Morning. And I was like, what the hell is that? So naturally, we got one. It's terrible. I do not recommend. Well, I came across, I mean, look at that. Does that look appetizing? But there was one review that had me rolling. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here it is. It's long. That's what she said. And this will be it for tonight. So you're just going to have to sit through this. But it's worth it. And yes, you're going to get all of my inflections because it just makes the story even better. Okay? This is the last one. A fun fling, but not suitable for a long-term relationship. I've seen the late night infomercials for this product, but I never gave it much thought. After all, what possible use could I have of a device whose sole purpose is to make cooking an egg far too complicated? Then I read a review of it in The Guardian with an accompanying video, and I knew I needed one of these immediately. Not because I really wanted a device to cook my eggs into flaccid, wiggly feluces phalli, but because I wanted to experience the utter magnificence of this device firsthand. I admit it, I am a glutton for punishment, and nothing says punishment like making foods into flavorless tubes for more efficient ingestion. Speaking of punishment, the Rolly is accompanied by a cookbook filled with recipes, some of which seem less like cooking and more like punishing ingredients for the audacity of not coming in raw form. My first experience with the Rolly was just plain eggs, what the device was originally made for. Just as promised, my egg phallus rose proudly erect from the depths of the Rolly chamber, still liquid yolk glistening on its tip. That is, until it was spent from the effort and drooped over, the yolk dripping from its head, onto the countertop as if to say, I'm finished, you can wrap your lips around me now. I ignored the egg as I am not fond of liquid yolk, so I flipped it over as the instructions suggested to finish it. Once again, it rose straight up until it was exhausted, though having spent all its yolk on the first round, there was nothing to mess my counter. Once I had determined that the eggrection was technically food, I decided to try a couple more recipes. I quickly regretted my decision as a flaccid tube of runny eggs, supermarket cheese, and soggy crackers drooped at me, shamed by its existence. It's okay, I whispered to the poor thing. I'm sure you'll meet a friend down at the composting party. After thoroughly cleansing the Rolly's orifice with a conveniently included brush, I retired for the evening, spent from the work required to keep track of whether or not the Rolly's contents had been cooked. On one hand, the steam pressure that forces the eggrection out of its hole should indicate it is cooked. That isn't necessarily the case. The Rolly cookbook gives time for cooking its many recipes. Sorry, there's typos in this. From about 5 minutes to pushing 10 minutes. Sometimes the eggrection is pushed out before even coming close to the 8-minute of cooking time needed, which then requires messy removal and awkward reinsertion, as if I haven't done this sort of thing before. During one late night, I got the munchies, and putting my dignity aside, I decided to see about that Rolly recipe that's just a hot dog covered in egg tube. It was perfectly edible, but this highlighted the fundamental flaw of the Rolly. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculously inefficient. How long does it take to nuke a hot dog? 25 seconds, according to the back of the package of my snooty Angus hot dogs, and my aged microwave concurs. How long does it take to throw a loosely scrambled egg in a frying pan? 2 to 3 minutes, according to my half-assed timing. How long does it take to cook an egg-covered Rolly hot dog eggrection? 6 to 8 minutes, according to the cookbook. In that time it takes to cook a Rolly egg dog, I could have been enjoying my protein and fat for several minutes. Time is all we have, people. And why would I want to spend more time to put one soggy egg erection in my mouth when I could spend less time experiencing the real thing? Regarding its inefficiency with the long cooking times and single egg erection quantity, this is absolutely not ideal for parties, despite the promotional video suggestion otherwise. Imagine trying to make an entire platter of Rollies version of pizza rolls for a party, or even just more than 2 people. In the amount of time it takes for a single Rolly pizza erection to present itself to you, you could have baked an entire pan of pizza rolls. This with the same amount of food prep, but not the frequent lubrication of Rolly's fussy orifices. A petty complaint is that it has no on-off button. It simply is on while plugged in. Granted, it has the handy lights that show you if it's on. But with as many warning labels as there are in the world, this could be a bit problematic. Remembering to unplug the Rolly is not high on the list of priorities when an egg-infused tortilla rectangle rises to greet you in the morning. More likely priority number 1 is finding out who is responsible for whatever's going on there. Oh my God, 2 more paragraphs. It's so long. This review sounds like it could be classified as food porn if that's a real thing. Of course, none of this compares to the Rolly's complete violation of tortillas. Tortillas, those delicious round flat bread filled with many delights, have one very defining feature. They are round. Round. Their second feature is that you put things in them and they conveniently roll up for the on-the-go deliciousness. The Rolly corrupts the very nature of the tortilla, the very essence of what makes a tortilla a tortilla. In order to use a tortilla in the Rolly, you have to cut it into a 4x7 rectangle. Yes, that is what I just said. The noble tortilla, nature's most angelic food wrapping, turned into a seedy square, ready to be adulterated with egg erections and devil knows what else. The Rolly cookbook even comes with a template on the back so we can butcher the hapless tortilla with precision. I couldn't bear to do it. I begged my tortilla's forgiveness for even contemplating such a thing and proceeded to turn it into a delicious and proper breakfast taco that I enjoyed while I watched yet another Rolly egg erection force its way to the surface. The Rolly is wildly inefficient and a novelty at best. While I enjoyed my tryst with the Rolly, I'm afraid I have to give it merely 3 stars. The lack of an on-off switch was a demerit for me, as well as its inefficiency in pleasing multiple people at once. Oh my God. Food porn is real. Don't ever look it up. Weird people. Well, yeah, you put porn in front of anything. I don't believe I've ever heard the word egg erection used before, or pizza erection for that matter. Pizza erection? Don't degrade pizza that way. Come on now. Okay, my friend. I love how I hit play on this one website. Yeah, what the heck? And it automatically just starts crashing. Okay. There we go. Alrighty then. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I know it's Saturday night. You should be out, enjoying time with your family, your friends, whatever, but you decided to hang out with me tonight, and that makes me feel really special. So I appreciate you all, as always. If you haven't checked out my latest episode, it's really fun. It's How Do You Eat an Oreo? And we had some fun follower interactions with some question follow-ups that were featured in the video. So who knows? If you answer the question on Instagram, it might be in the video. Tuesday is going to be, if I can get it edited in time, hopefully. It's going to be a vlog of when I went to the Fall Out Boy concert and got to go backstage and stuff. So hopefully I'll get that up. If I don't, it's no biggie. You're going to get a video next week regardless. The next one's fun too. So, but if you haven't checked out the latest one, we have the Devil Wears Prada video, and then we have the Oreo video. Thanks for the show. Check out the Oreo video. Eat them weird. Hey, everyone's got their way of eating them, Joey. You're no exception. I'm just kidding. You're special to me. You're special to me. And thanks for hopping on, and thanks for getting in the chat. I never have anybody chat on Rumble, so you are the Rumble winner. You win, Joey. You win. And thank you all. You're all winners to me. And thank you again for hopping on tonight, spending your Saturday night with me. Make sure to follow me on all the socials right here. There. I am now on Kick also. That did not work tonight, so we're going to have to figure that out. So follow me on Rumble. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Twitch. Follow on X. Follow on Instagram. And follow on TikTok. Everything is MeggyMoo32 across the board. I am monetized on Rumble and on Twitch. You can donate there if you feel so inclined. Only thing I will beg you for are follows and subscriptions. So I'm still a growing channel. We got to grow, grow, grow. Thanks, guys. I'll see you Monday night for sure on the next stream. Same place, same time, 8 p.m. Central. Whoop, there it is. I will see you then. Have a great rest of your weekend. Mwah, mwah. Love you.